Hey guys, this is Thomas, and I had to actually break my September scholarships into 2 parts. All right, so I had too many scholarships to put in one video. It was too long, too much information. So I have part 1 followed by part 2 that will be coming out shortly. So part 1 is just the first 7 scholarships that are due in September. And if you want to, you can follow along in a free PDF that you can download. This includes all of them, not just the ones for part 1. It has the links directly to the webpage, as well as eligibility and requirements for all of those scholarships. So you can just focus on the ones that you're eligible for, skip over the ones that you're not. But that's free to download down there in the description for all of my monthly scholarships for September. But if you don't want to miss any of my future videos about scholarships, then definitely like and subscribe. But let's go ahead and jump into the first scholarship that is due in the month of September. This scholarship is called the Belden Scholarship, and it is a $1,000 scholarship, and it is due on September 1st. Now, are you eligible for this scholarship? In order to be eligible, you must be seeking a degree in business management, communications, marketing, or a related field, and you have to have a minimum GPA of 3.5. Now, what is it that you have to do in order to apply? There will be a 1,500 to 2,000 word essay, and you have to include an official transcript. So what else should you know? There are 2 awards of $1,000. So you don't have to be the top person, just the top 2 to get $1,000. So here's how to apply. Let's jump over into their website here. So right at the top of their page, they say congratulations to the 2 winners from the last time. So here's their information if you wanted to check that out. But we're going to scroll down here. And again, it says select 2 winners for the $1,000 scholarship. And if we continue down here, it says eligibility. We just talked about this same information here at the top, 1,500 to 2,000 word essay right there. And then down here, this is the other stuff because you submit your application via email. So it says include your full name, .edu email address, and a phone number and the essay document. So that's what's going to go in there. So here's what you need to know for the essay. It says in the mid-1990s, Belden partnered with a one-of-a-kind gutter protection system to ensure all customers are provided with the most advanced improvement solution to their homes. Because of this partnership, Belden has become the most successful gutter system installation and roofing company to date. As an aspiring business leader, and this is based on the degree that you're supposed to be seeking in order to qualify, what are 3 qualities you believe a new business partner should maintain in order to ensure the highest quality of product and services to a company? All right, so again, this is the actual prompt question. This is just sort of background about their company. This is the question here. As an aspiring business leader, what are 3 qualities you believe a new business partner should maintain in order to ensure the highest quality of products and services to a company? So that's what you need to write your essay on, 1,500 to 2,000 words. And then again, down here, you can email or mail your official transcript. I would probably email it, and the essay to here, scholarship@belden.com. And here's the address we're going to mail some stuff. And then the deadline information, again, September 1st is when it is due. Disbursement by October 1st, so the disbursement is when you get the money. If the winners do not respond within 30 days of the initial contact, then they forfeit the award, and then they can choose award for a runner-up, and they'll be contacted thereafter. So just keep that in mind, but that's how you apply. That's your essay question. Next, this scholarship today is the Michaelrudimentkin Memorial Scholarship, and it is a $600 scholarship, and it is due on September 1st. Now, are you eligible for this scholarship? Any current student who is involved in their community and pursuing a degree, certificate, or trade school in the field they're passionate about may apply for this scholarship. All right, so what is it that you have to do? It's a 400 to 600 word essay. So here's how to apply. Let's jump over to the website. All right, and this is on bold.com. So we got the Michaelrudimentkin Memorial Scholarship. And right here, it talks about who he is, $600. And down here, September 1st is the application deadline, like we said. Continuing down here, eligibility, selfless and involved in the community. All right, Michaelrudimentkin was a beloved friend who left behind a legacy of helping his community, making time for those in need, and making the world a better place. Michael knew that life is not just about grades, it's about relationships, doing what makes you happy and fulfilled, and helping others along the journey. Throughout his life, Michael made an impact on countless people and would have wanted his legacy of helping others to continue. So this scholarship aims to honor the life of Michaelrudimentkin by supporting students who are passionate about community service and making the world a better place. So any current who is involved in their community, pursuing a degree, certificate, or trade school in the field they're passionate about may apply for the scholarship. So to apply, tell us how you embody selflessness and include examples of altruism and perseverance for your beliefs and passions. All right, if we come down here, again, the specific essay topic here says, how do you embody selflessness? Provide examples of when you helped someone in need. And again, 400 to 600 words, and then apply. Now, with bold.com, you do typically have to create an account before you can apply for bold.com scholarship. So just keep that in mind. Next, this is the Max Home Scholarship, and it is $1,500. And it also is due on September 1st. Now, are you eligible for this scholarship? Students must be a U.S. undergrad in business, business management, advertising, marketing, or a related field, and you have to have a minimum of 3.5 GPA. Now, what is it that you have to do? There's going to be a 1,000 to 1,500 word essay, and you have to send in your official transcript. So here's how to apply. Let's jump over to the website. All right, so Max Home Scholarship Program. All right, they are a home improvement company. So we're going to kind of skip through some of this stuff where they just talk about, who they are. And here it says, every year we award a $1,500 college scholarship to one U.S. undergrad in business, business management, advertising, marketing, or a related field. And so it's time to get creative. They want you to write an essay. We already know all that. So let's go down here to qualifications. Again, it says the applicant must have a 3.5 cumulative GPA and submit the 1,000 to 1,500 word essay entitled Max Home Scholarship. And you do have to be a U.S. student and in studying one of those fields. Here is the essay that you have to answer. All right, so it says, in 2016, our team developed our mission statement of everybody happy. This is because we truly believe that we can make customers, employees, and vendors happy every day. So their question is, what are 3 ways you believe technology will influence the future of customer service and satisfaction? So that is the essay question. What are 3 ways you believe technology will influence the future of customer service and satisfaction? Now, the application process, here's something that you need to be aware of. It says mail your official transcript and essay to, and here's the address. There is no option on their website for an online application process or submitting things online. It says mail your official transcript and essay. Here's something that I want you to know about that, is because they want you to mail this, I guarantee a bunch of people just went, I'm not mailing it. You're not going to have as many people apply for this scholarship because it requires you to put something in the mail. All right. A lot of people just, if they can't submit an online application, they're not going to do it. So if you're one of the few people that decides to go ahead and apply anyways, you already have a better chance because half the people just checked out when I said you have to mail it. Right. So keep that in mind. All right. Coming down here, the deadline information. Essay must be postmarked by September 1st. That just means it has to be in the mail before then. They don't actually have to have it arrive yet. The winner will be selected by November 15th. Disbursements will be awarded by December 1st, and that's every year. All right, and here's some of the terms and conditions, the fine print stuff. They do say that it has to be used on tuition, book supplies, any additional fees required for the students' classes, things like that. And you can read through any of these other things for some more of the fine print type of information. Next. This scholarship is called the Environmental Awareness Scholarship, and it is a $1,000 scholarship. Now, this is due on September 1st, so you definitely want to get those applications in. Now, are you eligible? So college students, high school students, student groups, as well as school classrooms can all compete for this scholarship. Now, what do you have to do? There is an 800 to 1,000 word essay. So what else should you know about this scholarship? It's also due February 1st. So this is one of those scholarships that's due more than once during the year. So there's 2 deadlines. All right, now here's how to apply. Let's jump over into the website. All right, so on Environmental Awareness Scholarship Essay at reusethisbag.com, it says a biannual $1,000 Environmental Awareness Scholarship Essay. So again, it is $1,000 and it is due February 1st in the spring or September 1st in the fall. Now, they do a lot of information on this webpage where they're kind of talking about what they do and that sort of stuff. So I will be skipping through a lot of it. You are welcome to read through all the fine print. I'll read a little bit here at the beginning. What is environmental awareness and what does it mean to you? So they ask kind of a lot of those questions, just kind of get your mind thinking. Do you wish your school or college provided recycling bins for single-use bottles? So things like that. If you're reading this, then we want to invite you to participate in the Environmental Awareness Scholarship Essay. The application window is now open. So again, I'm going to kind of skip through this. They say reuse this bag is where the funds come from. Here is the actual essay topic. 2022 scholarship essay topic. Climate change is a hotly contested debate. Tell us about how you think climate change will impact future generations. All right, so that's the scholarship essay for you. It says, please include the official sources within your essay to substantiate facts or claims. So you want to make sure that you're actually using verifiable sources with the information you're putting in that essay. And it says, note, the essay questions will change every year. So if you're watching this in a subsequent year, the essay question will be different. All right, the following section discusses the rules and guidelines for the Scholarship Essay Award. So we'll go through some of this. All right, again, there will be 2 scholarships presented, each $1,000 in the winner's name to the accredited school in the name of the winner. The scholarship is not transferable. All scholarships must be submitted through the application form at the bottom of this page. And again, only 1 entry per person, group, or classroom will be accepted. If there are multiple entries, then you'll be disqualified. So don't do that. Again, college students, high school students, student groups, or school classrooms are all eligible to apply. All right, $1,000 again is the scholarship award offered for September 1st to February 1st. The winners will be announced in the fall and spring each year, and they are free to use the awards however they choose, but they are encouraged to use their awards for continuous study development of their advocacy campaigns or simply to help fund their environmentally themed classroom activities. All right, and to recognize your commitments and efforts to make a difference in your community, every winner will receive a certificate acknowledging the acceptance of this award. One thing they say here is like they want to make sure that you let them know within 14 days to accept the award, those kinds of things. And here's past winners. So you can check that out and a little bit more of the fine print stuff. So, but that's how you apply for this scholarship. Next, here we have the Beauty and Wellness Professionals Scholarship. Now, this is a $2,500 scholarship, so that's a pretty good chunk of change, and it is due September 1st. Now, are you eligible? All right, so it says open to all students, including DACA recipients who are currently enrolled in or applying to any of the following programs for an accredited school. This is cosmetology, aesthetics, massage therapy, barbering, electrology, laser hair removal, trichology, makeup artistry, hair design, nail tech, salon management, or other relevant beauty industry programs. So that's a lot of programs that are all included in eligibility for this $2,500 scholarship. Now, what is it that you have to do? You have to complete an online application, and there are 3 short essays that you have to answer. So here's how to apply. Let's jump over to their webpage here. All right, so Beauty and Wellness Professionals Scholarship. It says the BeautySchoolsDirectory.com team is proud to offer a $2,500 scholarship for students and professionals changing others' lives through wellness and beauty. If you're ready to begin a fulfilling and rewarding career in the beauty and wellness industry, or if you are continuing your education to pursue your next career goal, submit the application form below for the chance to win a $2,500 scholarship towards your tuition and education expenses. And while you're waiting for the deadline to close, check out the previous winners of this scholarship. So they do post their previous winners. And again, the deadline here is September 1st. I'm going to skip through some more of this information. It says here, it's open to all students, including students that are under 18 years old. It does say they do have to have obtained parental consent for the scholarship. Current students that are actively enrolled or that are in the application process, as well as prospective students planning to enroll, and part-time students. So lots of eligibility for this one. May be used for educational expenses, including tuition, books, and housing. And twice per year, they're going to select a student to win. There's official terms that you can check out. And again, they go through here are the exact programs that they qualify for, but they also include at the bottom other relevant beauty industry programs at our selection committee's discretion. So you have that opportunity there as well. If we scroll down here, this is the criteria they're looking at. Inspiration for choosing your career path. Impact you hope to have in your field. And then thoughtfulness and accuracy of your responses. So let's actually scroll down here to check out the application itself. All right, so first name, last name, email, phone number, address, typical stuff here. Then high school, program of interest. Now here are your questions. What inspired you to pursue beauty as a career? And then answer that one. Next one is explain why you feel you should be chosen to receive a cosmetology school scholarship. And then the final one is what are your future career goals after getting licensed? Where do you hope to be in 10 years? So those are your 3 short answer questions. Hit send essay. And then this is just saying I consent to all that stuff by submitting that answer. So click send there, and that's how you apply. Next. All right, today we have the BuyUpTop Scholarship. All right, and it is a $1,500 scholarship, but they actually award a $1,500 scholarship as well. And this is due on September 6th. Now, are you eligible for this scholarship? They want to have a wide open, broad eligibility. So it says open to any student 18 years or older who is enrolled full-time or part-time at an accredited university. Now, what do you have to do? There's a 1,000-word essay. Now, what else should you know? It is open to non-US residents. So that is something that's worth noting if that applies to you. Now, here's how to apply. Now, let's jump over to the website here, and I want to acknowledge that this is one of those websites where they're selling stuff, so they constantly have these silly, and I would say annoying pop-ups that come up. So that's actually going to continue since I'm live on their webpage all throughout this thing. They're going to have these silly things popping up. So we're going to do our best to actually get through to the actual information you need amongst all the noise. So BuyUpTop proudly announces its annual scholarship contest. So we're focused on helping people of all ages reach their full potential through better health and wellness. We're going to skip down here to the eligibility. It says our team has known how hard it is to go to school while working against acquiring generic conditions. We're here to help in any way we can. We'd love these $500, $1,000, and $1,500 scholarships to go to dedicated, focused, and hardworking college students who have shown an interest in biological optimization. So if you're over the age of 18 and you're enrolled in a full or part-time program at an accredited university, then you are eligible to win the scholarship. Going down here, the application process. Again, they basically talk about their wide range of eligibility here, but you have to write a 1,000-word essay on one of these 3 topics. So only pick one of these essay topics. How improving the microbiome will be the medicine of the future. Other question is how to harness the power of the microbiome to achieve happiness and success. Or the third option, how optimizing brain performance will allow one to reach their full potential. So those are your 3 topics. You can choose one of them. It says write a 1,000-word or more on one of these 3 topics. So just pick one. And then you're going to send your essay to contact@buyoptimizers.com on or before September 6th. Now, they do want you to make sure that you save your essay in a Microsoft Word or a PDF format. They can't accept Dropbox or Google Doc links. Make sure your work is 100% original. Don't forget to include your name, your contact information, and the name of your university. That's in the email to them. Make sure you put that. And it's important that you only send the information they've requested. They say extra submissions might slow down the editorial process. They won't share your information or your essays, so don't worry about that. And then choosing a winner. So there's a lot more criteria in here, but basically submitting that application via email, that's how you're going to apply for this scholarship. Next, this scholarship is called the Brian Cameron Education Foundation Scholarship, and it is up to full tuition for 4 years. So that's a full ride scholarship, renewable every year for 4 years. That's a pretty good scholarship. All right. It is due September 9th. Now, are you eligible for this amazing scholarship? You must be a graduating high school student in the class of 2023. Now, that is this current year because that's when we're doing this. Now, if you're watching this video next year or the year after, it will be the current graduating class year is how the scholarship is set up. Now, you do have to have a minimum of 3.7 GPA, and that's out of a 4.0 scale. Demonstrate passion and commitment to extracurricular activities, and demonstrate active participation in community service and civic-minded arenas. Now, what is it that you have to do? You have to submit the online application, include 2 letters of recommendation, and your transcript. So here's how to apply. We're going to jump over to the website here. This is the Brian Cameron Education Foundation. If we scroll down here for the scholarship information, it says here the Cameron Impact Scholarship is a 4-year, full tuition, impact-driven undergraduate scholarship awarded annually to 10 to 15 exceptional high school students who have demonstrated excellence in leadership, community service, extracurricular activities, and academics. The Cameron Impact Scholarship is unique among their peers in their desire to directly impact their communities and in the world at large. Our scholars aspire to contribute to positive forces for change and plans to tailor their education to that end. The Cameron Impact Scholarship covers the full tuition, fees, and books at any accredited U.S.-based college or university that the recipient chooses to attend. That is pretty awesome. As a merit-based program, the Cameron Impact Scholarship is open to all applicants who meet the GPA and citizenship requirements, regardless of race, socioeconomic status, religion, sexual orientation, or any other background factors. So it's not because they don't pay attention to socioeconomic status. It is not a need-based scholarship. All right, we are looking for young leaders with demonstrated passion and commitment to any variety of positive impact. And it's currently open. Applications are open. It's important here, as we'll get to in a second. They do have an early application on May 20th, and then they have a regular application, which is September 9th. Now, equity and inclusion, uniqueness is powerful. Be yourself. All right, they believe that it takes all kinds of people to make an impact. The diversity of one's identity and background fuels the spirit of meaningful change. So it is through equity and inclusion that we at the Brian Cameron Institute Foundation community can come together to drive the world forward and inspire others to do the same. We are in the business of identifying and supporting difference makers. We believe the interactions of the ideas, interests, identities, and cultures of a diverse scholar family will produce positive community and global change. And then eligibility selection process. This is kind of the part that we want to focus on. Now look here, it says the foundation will allocate approximately 25% or a quarter of the scholarships to individuals pursuing careers in education, nonprofits, government, and or military, and have a stated professional goal of public service. Eligibility for the Cameron Impact Scholarship is based on the following criteria. So the application must maintain that GPA, we talked about that, 3.7 on a 4.0 scale, or the equivalent in their high school studies, be a full citizen of the United States of America, be in the high school graduating class of 2023, and again, that's just specifically for this year. It'll be the current graduating class. You have to be planning to enroll in a full-time course of study towards a degree at an accredited 4-year U.S. college or university for the full academic year following high school graduation. And then you have to show proven excellence in extracurricular activities, be a motivated leader with a strong work ethic, demonstrate active participation in community service and or civic-minded arenas, and you have to submit the following 3 components of the application by the deadline. Online application, 2 required letters of recommendation, and a transcript that certifies your academic performance. So those are the 3 things you need to put in. So here are the 2 opportunities to apply. Again, they have an early deadline, which is May 20th, or a regular deadline, which is September 9th. Now, here's something that you want to pay attention to. It says, please note that the foundation is limited on the number of applications that they will receive and will review to 3,000 from the class of 2023. They will make a note on the website and or social media pages if and when this limit is approaching. But as we saw earlier, they said that it is still currently open. So as of now, they have not reached that 3,000 limit, but it doesn't mean you want to wait. You want to get it in as soon as possible because you never know when they're going to get close to that 3,000 number of application limit. So definitely don't wait. All right. And they say that here, they will select 75 to 100 finalists to receive face-to-face interviews in the fall of 2022. And then it is typically at the applicant's high school. Recipients of the Cameron Impact Scholarship will be announced in December of 2022, and they are required to attend an annual Cameron Impact Scholars Awards ceremony and summit for the 4-year duration of the scholarship. Now it says here, again, applicants are strongly advised to submit their applications well in advance of the final deadline. It says we're not responsible for basically any technical submission issues encountered on the final due date. So if you're trying to get it and your internet goes down or something like that on that last day, they're like, sorry, like we gave you plenty of time to submit it. If you waited to the last minute and had some technical issues and couldn't submit it, sorry, you're out of luck. So that's what they're saying there. So you don't want to miss that. Recommendations and transcripts may be uploaded directly within the application when prompted, or you can email them directly to the foundation at this website here, admin@briancameronef.org. And please submit only 2 recommendation letters. So they don't want more than that. Please note that incomplete applications will not be reviewed or considered. So definitely make sure that you include everything they're asking for. And again, applicants may not be related to or have pre-existing relationships with any members of, and then they basically go into like different issues of people that work for or are connected to the foundation somehow. And again, the foundation is committed to a policy against discrimination based on gender, sexual orientation, marital or parental status, race, color, religion, national origin, disability, or any other characteristics protected by law. All right, so that's it. Just hit apply and you can get started on the application. And the applicant login, I believe, is if you're going to go back to complete a application that you started previously. So that's what that's all about. All right, guys, so that's the first, just part 1 of my September scholarships. Be watching out for the second part, part 2. But again, if you haven't already downloaded that free PDF with all the links to these scholarships and the other ones, then definitely do that now so that you don't miss out. And as well, I have a course that's put together that's, again, primarily focused for high school and, students and their parents, but students that are in college already can still benefit from this course, but it really focuses if you're still in high school and still in the college selection process. It highlights a lot of good stuff that you might want to pay attention to, in fact, should pay attention to in the college selection process to make sure that you're choosing the best financial decisions for you to make college as affordable as possible or even free. Again, there's 7 steps in that, so check out that course if that's interesting to you, as well as if you want to continue to watch more scholarship videos now, then you can check out this playlist here. Or if you're interested in watching this video, YouTube thinks you need to watch that one next. So either way, we will see you in the next one.